This is a true story, one that's ripped the hearts out of millions. So lean in, folks, and listen close. 20, maybe 30 years back, a young woman wandered into our small town neck of the woods. Hair a mess, clothes tattered, she'd grin at anyone who crossed her path. Didn't think twice about squatting right there in the open, no shame. The women in town? They'd spit at the sight of her. Some stomped their feet, yelling, "Get lost, you crazy thing." But she didn't budge. Just kept that wild, empty smile, drifting through our streets like a ghost who didn't know she was gone. Back then, my dad was pushing 35, working the quarry, his left hand mangled from a machine accident. Poor as dirt. He couldn't land a wife. My grandma, seeing this woman, crazy or not, had a decent figure, got an idea. She brought her home, told my dad, "Marry her. She'll give us an heir, and when she does, we'll kick her out." Dad wasn't thrilled, but with the family scraping by, he bit his tongue and went along. Didn't cost him a dime to become a groom. When I was born, Grandma cradled me, her toothless grin wide as she cackled, "That crazy gal gave me a grandkid to carry on the line." But from the moment I came into the world, Grandma made sure my mom never got close. Mom would stand there, pleading, screaming, "Let me hold my baby." Grandma didn't care. "A soft little thing like this? You might chuck him in a ditch." "You nutcase." She'd snap. Every time Mom begged, Grandma's eyes would blaze. "Touch my grandson, and I'll beat you senseless. If that don't kill you, I'll run you out of town." She meant every word. Mom got it. Her face would crumple, pure terror in her eyes. She'd only dare watch me from a distance, even though her chest was heavy with milk I'd never taste. Grandma spoon-fed me, saying, "Her milk's got that crazy in it. Let it touch you, and you're done for." Our house was stuck in the mud of poverty, and after Mom and I came along, it only got worse. We were always one meal from starving. Grandma decided Mom was a burden, eating our food, stirring up gossip. One day, she cooked a big pot of rice, scooped a heaping bowl, and shoved it at Mom. "We're dirt poor, and I'm sorry, but eat this and go. Find a richer family to mooch off. Don't ever come back, you hear?" Mom, mid-bite, froze. Rice stuck in her mouth as she stared at me in Grandma's arms, her voice breaking. "No, please." Grandma's face hardened, her voice like a judge's gavel. "You crazy fool, don't you dare argue. You've been here 2 years, eating our food, giving us nothing but trouble. Finish that bowl and get out." She grabbed a shovel, slamming it on the floor like she was ready to bury Mom right there. Mom flinched, tears falling onto the rice. Then, in a strange move, she split the bowl, pushed most of it into another dish and looked at Grandma, pleading. She was saying, "I'll eat less, just let me stay." Grandma sat there, stunned. Her tough shell cracked for a second, she was a woman too. After all. But she turned away, swallowed her tears, and barked, "Eat it and go. You'll starve here anyway." Mom gave up. She didn't even finish the half bowl, just stumbled out the door. She stood at the threshold, lingering, until Grandma shouted, "Go. There's plenty of rich folks out there." Mom reached out one last time, and after a pause, Grandma handed me over, wrapped in a blanket. For the first time, Mom held me, her face lighting up with a radiant smile. Grandma stood ready to snatch me back, scared Mom might lose it and toss me like trash. 3 minutes, that's all Mom got before Grandma yanked me away and locked the door tight. When I was old enough to understand, I noticed every kid had a mom except me. I'd ask Dad, ask Grandma, but they'd say, "She's gone. Dead." The other kids, though, they'd taunt me. "Your mom's a nutcase." Grandma kicked her out. I'd storm to Grandma, demanding her back, calling her every name in the book, even knocking over the food she'd set out for me. I didn't know what crazy meant back then. All I knew was I missed her, missed a mom I couldn't even picture. Where was she? Was she alive? What was she doing? 5 years later, Mom came back. I was 6, playing in the yard when a pack of kids ran up, hollering, "Your crazy mom's back. Come see." My heart leapt. I tore out of there, Grandma and Dad trailing behind. It was the first time I saw her since I could remember. She was a wreck, clothes torn, hair matted with dry grass, like she'd slept in a haystack. She didn't dare step into our yard, just sat on a rock by the wheat field out front, clutching a filthy balloon. When me and the kids got close, she scanned us, frantic, until her eyes locked on me. She grinned, held up the balloon, and said, "For you." I backed away. This was the mom I'd dreamed of? This broken, wild thing? One kid laughed. "Now you get it, that's what crazy looks like." I snapped, "Your mom's the crazy one." And ran, ashamed, rejecting her. Grandma and Dad brought her home, though. Grandma's conscience had been eating at her since she'd kicked Mom out. She was older now, her heart softer. But me? I was mad. Mom being back made me the town joke. I never talked to her, never called her mom, just yelled when I had to deal with her. We couldn't afford to keep her fed for nothing, so Grandma decided Mom needed to work. She'd drag her to the fields, teaching her to weed or harvest, warning, "Mess up, and you'll get a whipping." After a while, Grandma thought Mom had learned enough and sent her to cut grass. Big mistake. In half an hour, Mom came back with 2 baskets, not of grass, but of the neighbor's budding wheat crop. Grandma lost it. You can't even tell grass from wheat? She grabbed a stick, whacked Mom across the back, screaming, "Get out, you idiot." Mom yelped, dodging, begging, "No, no." The neighbors whose crop got ruined showed up, furious, accusing Grandma of setting Mom up. Humiliated, Grandma beat her again right in front of them. They took pity, said, "Forget it, just keep her in line." Mom curled up, sobbing. I sneered, "Can't even tell wheat from grass? You're dumber than a pig." Grandma spun on me, her hand cracking across my face. "You little punk, that's your mom. Say that again, and I'll tan your hide." I pouted, muttering, "I don't got a mom like that." Grandma raised her hand again, but Mom sprang up, shielding me. She pointed at her head, crying, "Hit me, not him." Grandma's arm dropped. She mumbled, "Even this crazy woman loves her kid." By first grade, Dad got a job guarding a fish pond in the next town over, making $10 a month. Mom kept working the fields under Grandma's watch, and she didn't mess up too bad after that. One freezing winter day in 3rd grade. It poured rain. Grandma sent Mom to bring me an umbrella. She must have slipped a dozen times on the way, showed up looking like a muddy scarecrow, grinning through the classroom window, calling my name. The kids snickered. I burned with shame, hating her for embarrassing me, hating the kid who mocked her most. I grabbed my pencil case and swung at him, but he dodged, tackled me, and pinned me down. Then, a roar from outside. Mom burst in like a superhero, grabbed that bully by the collar, and flung him out the door. They say crazy folks are strong, and man, it's true. She hoisted him up, his fat legs kicking, screaming for his parents, and chucked him into a pond by the school gate. Then she just walked off, calm as you please. But in front of me, she shrank, nervous, trying to please me. I saw it then, her love, clear as day, even if her mind was foggy. She'd fought for me. I choked out, "Mom." First time I ever said it. Her face lit up like a kid's, blushing, giggling. That day, we shared an umbrella, walking home together. I told Grandma what happened, and she nearly fainted. She sent for Dad. Before he got back, a mob of roughneck guys, friends of the bully's family, stormed our house. No talking, just smashing. Dishes, bowls, everything, gone, like a tornado hit. The bully's dad jabbed a finger at Dad. "My kid's so scared he's lost his mind, in the hospital now. You owe me $1,000 for his bills, or I'll burn this dump down." 1,000? Dad made 50 a month. His eyes went red, and he turned on Mom. He yanked his belt off, whipping her head, her face, her body. She curled up, squealing like a trapped animal, then bolted, screaming. I'll never forget the crack of that belt or her cries. The sheriff's deputy had to step in to stop him. They settled it, both sides took a loss, no debts. When the mob left, Dad surveyed the wreckage, shattered dishes, Mom's bruised body. He pulled her close and sobbed. I didn't want to hit you. But if I didn't, they'd never let it go. We ain't got money to pay 'em. Poverty's killing us. He looked at me. Son, you gotta study hard, get to college. Or folks'll walk all over us forever. I nodded. I got it. Summer of 2000, I aced my high school entrance exams. Grandma had passed by then, worn out from a hard life. We were dirt poor, officially on welfare, $40 a month, plus school fee waivers so I could keep studying. I boarded at school. Only coming home now and then. Dad still worked his fish pond gig. Mom took on delivering my food, trekking 20 miles through the mountains. Rain, snow, didn't matter, she went. And here's the thing, when it was for me, she wasn't crazy. Not one bit. Only love explains it. April 27, 2003, a Sunday. Mom showed up with food and a handful of wild peaches. I bit into one, grinning. Sweet. Where'd you get these? She said, I picked 'em. I laughed. Mom, you're getting good at this. She beamed. Before she left, I told her, be safe, okay? She nodded. I went back to cramming for finals. Next day, my aunt rushed to school, pulling me out of class. Did your mom bring your food? Yeah, yesterday, I said. She left after. Aunt's face fell. She ain't home yet. My stomach dropped. Lost? She's done this route 3 years. Aunt asked, did she say anything? I shrugged. Just gave me some peaches. Aunt gasped, oh no, those peaches. She begged the teacher to let me go. We hiked the mountain trail back, spotting wild peach trees, barely any fruit left, just a few clinging to branches over a cliff. A broken twig caught our eye. Below, a 300-foot drop. Aunt whispered, we gotta go down. My legs shook as we climbed into the ravine. There she was, still, peaches scattered around her. One clutched in her hand, blood dried black on her body. I screamed, clutching her, my heart shattering. Mom, my poor mom. I said those peaches were sweet, and it killed you. You never had a good day in your life. I pressed my face to her cold one, crying so hard the rocks seemed to weep too. August 7, 2003, 100 days after we buried her, a letter came, my acceptance to a college up north. I ran through the paths she'd walked, past the peach trees, through the wheat fields, straight to her lonely grave. Mom, your boy made it. You hear me? You can rest easy now.